Hello and welcome to the 2024 Southland Conference softball previews. And I'm joined right now by Texas A&M-Commerce, Brittany Miller, head coach, and Diamond Sefe. Great to have you guys with us. How are you doing today?
Really well. We're getting real excited being outside with practice finally with some good weather and getting ready to start out this season next week.
Awesome. It's been an exciting wait for this 2024 season. And Diamond, I'll start with you if that's okay. How have you found preseason so far? And how are you looking forward to 2024?
Preseason has been really fun with me and my team. I think we've just been having fun getting ready to start off the season. We're excited, really excited.
And Diamond, building on your 2023 season, your rookie year here in the Southland, how was that experience for you, playing at the Division I level? And what did you learn from that first year here in the Southland?
My first year playing in here was fun. It was definitely a learning experience. Getting used to being at a D1 Division I school and getting used to all the schedules and practices and games. I think it was a learning experience, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
And coach, for you heading into 2024, what's kind of been your message to your team as you seek to build on the 2023 campaign and improve into 2024?
Just sticking with the process. So we continue to talk. We're laying the foundation of what this program is going to be about moving into the Division I era. And so it's really building on what we had last year and knowing that, if you stick with the process and you get 1% better every day, then we're building something and something that's consistent. It's really family atmosphere, and we really want everybody to embrace that. And I feel like this group of young ladies has really embraced the process. Sometimes it gets long. The fall goes by fairly quick, and then these last 3-4 weeks are the longest part of the year because you're eager to play, but you still got a lot of work to do. And so they've really embraced it. We were out of practice the last couple of weeks, just in different places to be able to get some work in because of the weather. And so it's been enjoyable. It's been a lot of learning, but we're really excited about this group of student athletes and what they're bringing to the table every day.
And as you look ahead, coach, to this schedule that you've built for 2024, there's some big names on it. And a lot of excitement that comes with that. We see Missouri, we see Houston, we see Oklahoma, we see Arkansas, specifically, obviously, the defending national champions, Oklahoma. So what do you say to your team in terms of how you build this schedule, and what are you hoping that it can give you heading into Southland Conference play?
Last year, we played a lot of top Division I programs out the chute, and we really wanted to show our team and this program where we're heading. And so building the schedule this year, still got to put the top 25 programs on our schedule to make sure that we're competing and they know what it looks like to compete against those top 25, top 10 programs. They're excited. We're not afraid of going out there and putting our best foot forward because at the end of the day, it's just competing. We're going to put our pieces together and we're going to go out, toe up with other teams and put our best foot forward. And our team really has embraced that, the family atmosphere, meaning there's all different types of people within our family. And so it takes everybody to be able to be successful. And that's what they're working towards. So we're excited about the schedule. We're hosting a lot of teams this year, which is completely different than last year. And I think we're excited about that, to be able to have some home games and not just away games. So we're excited. We're going to be able to compete with, top to bottom and make sure that we're putting our best foot forward. At the end of the day, we're just playing against ourselves and making sure that, if we're doing that, we're taking care of business.
And Diamond, coach touched on, building a family, but also building the schedule. So I want to start with the schedule and then come on to the family aspect. For you, the excitement of being able to test yourselves against the best players in the country, that has to be something really exciting, right?
Yeah, we played in A&M, Texas A&M in fall season, and I think we did really good. So we're ready to play. It doesn't matter if they're a top school, we're ready to play them. I think we do really well against better schools, and we just have a lot of fun.
And then leaning on to kind of the family aspect that the coach touched on. And I'm going to ask coach about how she builds out a roster in just a second. But for you, you've been through the rookie year and you've been welcomed by those older than you. And now it's your turn to kind of bring in the newcomers into the family in commerce. What do you tell a newcomer about what it means to be a Lion and be part of this team?
Our team is we're all really comfortable with each other. We never have, it's not really hard to, come in as a new player. So coming in, we try to tell them just have fun, be themselves, and, just stick to being themselves and don't change for us, because we're going to make you feel comfortable no matter what.
And coach, going off that, obviously you've built this roster from scratch basically, and it is still a young roster, just the one senior on the roster this year. So when you are recruiting, what is it you're looking for in this team, for players for this team, and bringing someone into Texas A&M-Commerce?
Looking for well-rounded athletes, so and good people. So I think the biggest thing is character. And so in the recruiting process, we're getting to know these student athletes to make sure that we're bringing people in to our family that have stand-up character and that are willing to work and aren't selfish in the sense of them being only about themselves. There has to be a confidence, there has to be a little bit of an arrogance, but at the same time, somebody that is going to push themselves and the people around them and are just stand-up people. And so we're excited about the new kids, student athletes that we brought in, coupled with what we have returning last year. Last year we had a lot of growing pains, but they've embraced that. And I think that was the most rewarding thing as a coach last year, is just they stuck to the process. And as frustrating as to lose it, not being what you think you can be or want to be, they really stuck to the process and have really shown these newcomers, the ropes and how things need to be done. And again, it's a process. It's not, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And every day, there's different struggles, but we've really tried to hone in on the student athletes that want to be part of something bigger than themselves and that are willing to build something that's bigger than themselves. It's easy to go to some programs that are already established, but we're looking for student athletes who want to build something. And we were really good in the Division II era, and now we want to be really good in the Division I era. And so it takes special people that want to build and want to be a foundation layer, because it's not easy. It's not pretty all the time. So we're really excited about the student athletes that we brought in, and the ones that we have coming in the following years. We're excited about them coupling in with what we already got here.
And coach, you spoke about the home schedule that you have and the potential to have so many teams come and play at your place, and with the community that we know there is in commerce that really supports all of their teams across that university's campus. What can that home advantage be for you guys as you try and knock off some of these teams who come into commerce?
We have really good staff here that's really working to get people out in our games and really all about the student athletes. And so I think the atmosphere is going to be enjoyable. And I think that, our staff has put in the work to be able to bring in some of these top teams that are going to want to come back year in and year out because of the experience and the atmosphere that they're going to have here. And so our student athletes have really embraced the fact that we get to be home, we get to be in our own bed. They, get to eat familiar foods that, are typically on their schedule. So I think all of that's going to be beneficial for our team as we're moving forward. And, the less that you're on the road, the better your body's wear and tear are. So we're excited.
And Diamond, after hitting over 300 last year and the initial impact that you've made here with this Lions team, how have you gone about improving your own game in the off season? Obviously, it's a team game, but you're one of the big names on this team. How have you gone about kind of tweaking and making changes to improve your own personal game?
Whenever I'm feeling good, hitting, for example, I just, keep hitting, and making sure I keep a good mindset, always have a good positive attitude, and try my best to, when I'm down, just pick myself back up and stay positive.
Awesome. And then just a little bit on kind of the coaching staff. Obviously, you know, we all know the transition from Division 2 to Division 1 and this coaching staff really trying to build a program. But if you were going to tell someone what Coach Miller demands from her team, how would you describe her needs, her standards that you have to play as part of this A&M Commerce team?
Really pushes us to be our best and give our full effort and work hard each rep. Even if you're not feeling that well, give 100% of what you can or what you have that day. That's what you really ask for, is hard work and effort.
Awesome. And Diamond, just lastly, you know, take me behind the curtain a little bit into the locker room on game day. I'm sure you're getting hyped. I'm sure there's music blaring. But who's the DJ? Who's the one who's picking the tunes in the locker room to get everyone ready to play?
We all, I guess you could say we're all the DJ. We have a playlist that we all added songs on there. So whatever songs come on shuffle.
Okay, well, awesome. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us. We're really excited about seeing you guys back out there in action very shortly. Diamond, Coach, appreciate your time and best of luck for 2024.
Thank you.